What's up, everybody, and welcome to 3VO, where we're all in the same team. I'm your host for today, Jordan.
And I'm your other host, Brendan.
And if you're new here, this is just a place where we, it's just a place. It's just a place. It is just a place. Anyways, how you doing?
That cannot be.
That is not gonna be the whole intro. No. If you're new here, 3VO is a place where we love video games so much that we just had to start yelling about it into microphones. And if you share that same enthusiasm that we do, this is definitely the place for you. We're going to be talking about some of our favorite video game romances today. But before we get into that, checking in, because it's been a while now.
Been a little while.
So, Brendan, how are you doing in the new year so far?
How are you doing with gestures vaguely?
Just all around, everything happening.
Trying to hang in there.
Same.
Trying not to completely catastrophize and be washed away in hopelessness.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
At the top, we would like to say, abolish ICE.
Yep.
Fuck that shit.
Yep. Just in case, depending on when this episode comes out, how things are going. Hopefully, we're already really in those developing steps of that shit happening.
Yeah. Jesus.
As I needed to be reminded of recently as well, because there's a lot of, as you said, catastrophizing and hopelessness. And I'm not trying to take it down and say that things aren't dark, things aren't bad. There are some really terrible dark things happening in our country right now. But we still live in a place where voting matters. So if you have midterms coming up, make sure you get involved in that shit. And also, you still have a lot of power in your hands, even if you're not in that. Even if you're not in that position. I just got done contacting our local senators saying, I want ICE abolished. I want Kristi Noem impeached. I want all this shit right now, please. So that's still in your power. You could still reach out and do all these things. It's even, I didn't even have to call anybody. I was able to send a message and just be like, hey,
hell yeah,
make this shit happen for me, please.
Absolutely. So, there's a lot of ways to get involved. You can set up recurring donations to immigration support networks and agencies. There's a lot that can be done. We're not going to get into the specifics of the red now, but you can stay involved even if you're not out there putting yourself in between victims and ICE.
The money for this shirt went towards helping out families with their legal fees for fighting against ICE.
Absolutely.
For taking their family away from them with no due process at all.
Right. There's ways to contribute past being on the front lines. So
yes.
Make sure that if you feel similarly to us, you're doing your part too.
Yeah. But also, if you're watching this and you are those people who are on the fucking front lines in the protests, in the mix of it, getting detained by ICE, goddamn.
Yeah.
Goddamn.
God bless you. God bless you and protect you.
Yep. Seriously. Fucking, just
heroes. You're the real heroes. Yeah. Getting back to what we're really going to talk about today. So what video games have you been playing? Anything?
We might as well bring it up because we're going to be talking about it soon.
Yes, shortly.
I recently played Dispatch.
Yes.
Won't go into too much for it now because we're going to be doing an episode.
That's the next episode.
It's the next episode, but fucking just... it's been my game. It's been in my gaming thing recently, but I'm man, storytelling game is fucking back, baby.
Yeah.
And I'm so psyched. It's not that it went away. I just feel like there was an interesting shift of towards multiplayer is definitely where the money is. So we got to put a lot of money and effort into that and whatnot. And that's still out there for sure. But I feel like that there's been a bigger shift into hey, people still really do the single player aspect and the campaign and the story part of it too. So let's maybe put some energy into that too. And it's paid off very well.
Yeah.
Because Dispatch, I played Ghosts of Yotai twice.
Wow.
It was so good.
Dang.
Yeah, so we're going to be talking about that at some point too. Just a phenomenal follow-up to the first game, to Ghost of Tsushima. I like it more than Tsushima. And I thought Tsushima was a 10 out of 10.
Dang. High praise.
Yeah, so that I replayed through a couple of the Spider-Man games, the Insomniac ones that came out a few years ago now. Just... I don't know. Maybe just for a sense of control of that I could do something about the injustices in the world.
Yeah.
That might have had something to fucking do with it.
I get it.
Same reason I replayed through Wolfenstein again recently.
Yeah, makes
Although
sense.
that was a little bit more it was a little bit more of a heavy hit.
It's a little more cathartic.
A little more cathartic in terms of I could just go kill Nazis.
Right, yeah.
which shouldn't be a wild statement for me to say in 2026.
You know,
shouldn't feel weird to be like, yeah, I wanted to kill Nazis.
it's also something that we shouldn't have an intrinsic desire to do. Like we should, but it should be.
I know what you mean.
It should be in the past. It should be like, I couldn't go find a Nazi to punch if I wanted to.
Right. It should just, it should be more of a passive, just like, I mean, if I saw one, obviously. I'd do something about it.
It's on site. Yeah.
But there shouldn't be that many
Yeah. Where can you find, it should be what the sentiment is.
Just not to bring it too far down, but I listened to a whole podcast series on Heinrich Himmler. And one of the things they talked about was that post World War II, one of the issues they had was that the first response by the American government was like, we're going to prosecute and take care of every Nazi we could find. And they were like, oh, there are too many in our government for us to do that. So they had to scale back a little bit. So yeah, not as much of a rarity as we want to think it is, sadly.
Yeah.
But what about you? What's been on the video game?
I've been playing Pokemon Legends ZA. I've been getting through that. Played through South of Midnight with my partner. It's not one we're going to be covering on the podcast, unfortunately.
Which is very unfortunate.
It's really unfortunate. I had really high hopes for it, but as everyone knows, we try to uplift games and we want to keep it positive. So if there's a game that we're like struggling to find positive things to talk about, then we're not going to cover it. Unfortunately, South of Midnight fell a little flat for me, and I don't think that I would be able to overlook the things that I didn't like about it.
Which is a bummer. But
so, I mean, play it for yourself and form your own opinion. Yeah. I think a lot of things were really cool about it. Like, I did like the art style. I did like some of the gameplay and the character design, but there's a lot of things that fall really, really flat for me. So, did play through that. I've been crocheting a lot, which actually brings me to something that I would like to do. A while ago, you brought me a gift. I
did, yeah, that's right.
Oh no, where'd you go?
Oh no!
Oh, okay, got it.
Oh, I was told that was it in the Hades bag? I was told to move it because it was in frame.
No, it's okay. I brought it back. So I've been crocheting a lot.
Yes.
And I've been making these dragon scale dice bags. And I've made one for you.
It's so pretty.
You gave me a gay rainbow.
I did.
Legend of Zelda beanie. So I'm giving you a gay dragon scale dice.
It's so cute. Oh my god, I love it. Oh, this rules. It's huge.
It's a good size. And what's crazy is that's the small size. So
are you serious?
I got a couple more. Hold on.
Oh my god.
Yeah. So I've been making these because they're very fun projects to just put together. I really like, I call this one the autumn and the winter. I have a seasons one, and this is like spring.
I love it. I love it so much.
Well, that is yours. I don't know if you need another dice bag.
I have one that I've been using a lot. It is one of my favorites. It's our friend Eddie got it from me ages ago. It has the Renegade symbol for Mass Effect on it.
Right.
And it's a great dice pack, but it is smaller. And I have a lot of dice that I've been wanting to put them in the rotation.
Gotcha.
But they can't quite fit in the bag because I don't want to take anything out. But so this will be perfect, actually.
Yay. I'm glad.
Thank you, man.
You're very welcome. Of course.
And it was a handmade gift too, which is always.
So yeah, I've been doing that a lot.
Yeah. The crocheting thing has taken over the friend group. Let's just.
Oh, I know. Yeah. You know.
And that's not a bad thing.
I'm a trendsetter. What can I say? All right. Well, you want to get into today's topic?
Let's
Let's go.
Let's do it.
Okay.
Let's get a little sexy with it.
A little steamy.
It's gonna get a little. I can't think of another word that that's not just saying romance or romantic.
How about sultry?
Sultry.
Get
yeah,
a little.
There we go.
Little.
There we go.
I don't know why the word engaged
Ooh.
came to my mind. Let's get into it. So we're talking about romanceable characters, romance storylines in video games, the best ones that we like so much. In prepping for this episode, I realized that I don't do that a lot. I don't play a lot of games with romance, actually.
Well, it doesn't always come up because I had the same thing where I was just going through and I was thinking about it and I was like, I have a lot of games that I've played where I'm like, oh, there's either a slight romantic tilt or angle to these characters, or more for me, it's also like, no, I ship these like
Right.
characters together,
Right.
which I will be talking about today.
Yeah,
as
so
well,
we might be getting into like, well, I wish there was
I
romance
wish there was something
here.
like, yeah. But yeah, like it's not the most common feature option, but even if it
Yeah.
is, it's like talking about before the show, it's like it's a little bit in the background
Yeah.
for some of it, which I don't necessarily disagree with.
Yeah, I don't think it's a bad thing.
Yeah, I don't think it's a bad thing.
No.
Like I'm good with it when it's there and it's
Yeah.
an option. Like,
Well, and some people don't want to necessarily like go about that in their video games. They're like, I'm here to shoot stuff. Like,
I'm here to shoot things, and it's not always like, because there's also I can't think of an example off the top of my head right now, but there's also been games where it's like, oh well, this was shoehorned in because somebody was like, well, we got to have the romantic angle to it,
right.
otherwise no one's gonna give a shit, and it's like I'd probably give a shit regardless.
I'd probably fine without it. Yeah.
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 Because we're also seeing games where it's like something I like too, though, is that we're seeing a lot more storylines coming out where it's like the important relationship dynamic is about friendship, parental, like it's about like or it's about like a more platonic,
Yeah, other types
like a
of
sibling
relationships.
relationship that's
Yeah.
happening there too. It's no longer like, well, this is what everyone's going to be interested in doing.
Mhm.
You know what I mean? So it's like
Yeah.
it's moving in a cool direction in that way, which I liked, where it's like it's not in every single game.
Yeah. It was surprising for me prepping for this episode because I was like, I thought that I would come up with like a bunch of video games that I've played in the past that had romance options, like specifically like romanceable characters.
Yes.
Like you have to say the right thing or give them items or whatever to like boost the romance level. And then you could like pursue a relationship of sorts with them.
Yeah.
And then I was coming up surprisingly short.
Yeah.
I was like, okay, Mass Effect.
Yeah.
Stardew Valley.
Yep.
Baldur's Gate a little bit.
Baldur's Gate, yes.
Like, and then I kind of ran out. I was like, what else is there?
Yeah.
Like, what else have I played with romance? I guess we think of it as being like a sort of ubiquitous mechanic in video games.
Yeah.
And actually, it's kind of not. Really.
Yeah. Yeah. To which I wonder, like, how much of that is like we just assume that romance is going to be a part of a plot.
Maybe.
Do you know what I mean? Because we're so inundated. That's always been such a thing.
True. And I think more often there is romance involved in the plot, where
For sure.
it's not manifested as an actual mechanic in the game.
Yeah.
But that aside, let's kick it off with Mass Effect. I mean, we got to talk about Mass Effect.
Yes.
For romance options.
Yes.
So who do you romance in Mass Effect?
I mean, my main, it's really because I've been so involved with that series for so long. It has changed a lot over the years, actually, in terms of like who I go for, who was like my main like romance like go to and whatnot. For the longest time, my main go to was Ashley, because if anybody who's watched any episodes of the show, I am an Ashley defender. I think I made my point pretty strong in the one episode where I was like, I understand she's problematic. Every character in that game is fucking problematic. That's the point of the game. It's the point of the goddamn game. But so that was my main for a while, and
it just means that you have to kill Caden.
I'm still on this. This is where we might get to the fight today. I'm still in the end. I think Caden's kind of a bland character. I think he's kind of like
how.
I know. I knew this was going to bring up a fight immediately.
Continue. I will tamp down my rage.
I got you. I don't think he's a bad character. I just think in the of just about everybody else in the game, he's the most like tame to me. If that makes sense in terms of like character goes.
Oh no, a stable person for a romance partner? No.
Listen, you played the game. I romanced Invisigal, all right? You know what I'm looking for.
Damn. We're not talking about Dispatch, but I also romanced Invisigal.
Yeah, let's fucking go. It's Laura Bailey. How can you not?
Back to Mass Effect.
Yeah, back to Mass Effect. The last time I did my regular like mail shop run, it was all about Tali. That was definitely my main go.
It's fair.
She's so, and again, hard cut to a few episodes back of me literally calling her Tali Zora Voss Zionist.
No.
Just like, a little, she's a favorite, but that's not an accurate description for it. That might fuck us up in the algorithm, but anyway. Yeah, well,
yeah,
it's the truth. But so that was definitely my go, because she's just I will often gravitate towards innocence, the wrong word for it, but just like someone who's like has a ton of experience, like was very worldly in a certain sense, but like in that area is a little bit more like, oh, I don't know what's going on here. You know what I mean? Not in like in a take advantage kind of way, but there's something because like I relate to that very much.
Okay.
Of like, I don't know if you've ever seen it or not because I don't think I don't know if you've ever. I don't think as a because you mostly did the femship runs, right?
I did male shep runs.
Oh, you did male shep runs.
Yeah.
Okay, so did you ever romance Dally?
Mm-mm.
Okay, it's a little bit of like that thing where it's like when you go talk to them and like she said something vaguely related to like, I don't have like a lot of experience dating. You could kind of be like, "Are you flirting with me right now?" And she's like, what? No. Anyway, gotta go back to work on the engines and like turns around and whatnot to where it's like to where I'm like, oh, that was 100% me for the longest fucking time. To where it's like, wait, are you into me? And it's like, no.
Just like hopelessly awkward.
Just a hopelessly awkward, yeah.
Yeah, when it comes
totally cool in conversation right up until all of a sudden it's like, oh, we're talking about this in a romantic angle, and it's like
deer in the headlights, just like I don't know how I got here.
Yeah. Wait, what? I mean, I am, but I thought we were just chatting. Like, what happened?
That's funny. No, I always ran male shep. I haven't done a fem shep run. I should. I just haven't. I don't know.
I'm still technically in the middle of my fem shep run right now. Yeah.
If I was running fem shep, I would probably romance Garrus.
That is who I did romance. Yeah.
But yeah, no, I
another one too. That is like when you bring up the romantic angle, he gets a little like, oh, I didn't even like,
well, there's also sort of a degree of like, and maybe it's written into the character, a certain degree of like, well, you're a human and I'm not. So didn't even think about.
He brings it up. He does bring up the Doug. It's like, I don't think I've ever been with a human before.
I always romanced Kaden.
Yes, for sure.
Because I want to hold him and let him cry and tell him that everything's going to be all right.
Yeah. Which he does. He is enough of like a tragic, sad boy character that it's like, I do understand that being like the angle and the appeal for him.
I just want to hold him and tell him it's going to be okay.
As somebody who also, for a long time, romanced Jack in Mass Effect.
Oh, yeah.
I get it. I go for the problematic ones, dude. I'm telling you.
You know?
I do definitely, in video games specifically, because in my real life, I'm not like this romantically or just like platonically with anybody. But for some reason, in video games, I have that bend of like, I can fix you.
Yeah.
But only in video games. In the real world, I'm just kind of like, I'm here for you, but like, fix yourself. No offense.
Video game romance, to be fair, is a different thing.
It's all whole other thing.
It's a if I press the right buttons, I can make it all okay type of thing.
Truly.
Very much not real romance at all.
Yeah, 100.
Let's acknowledge that.
It's not how like it works in the real world in the slightest. No. You should not take lessons from romantic games. Try to apply them to the real world.
No.
I have a spicy question for Mass Effect.
Yeah, let's go.
Who is the person that you were like will never romance in any of your runs ever? Period, no matter what.
Let me think. Of the romanceable, let's do a roster of the romanceable options.
For sure.
So
from 1, I think it's Caden, Ashley, and Liara.
Yeah.
Those are the 3 from 1.
Yeah.
2, you can get
Tali and Garrus.
Tali, Garrus, and Miranda. And Jack.
And Jack.
And
then in 3.
3, you can 3, you can romance James.
Right.
And then I don't
I kind of thought about James. I'm not gonna lie.
I thought about James until he started talking. Then I was like,
Youch.
Never mind. And then there's Cortez, the pilot.
Yeah.
Who that's one I want to do at some point. As a male shep run. I want to hold.
That's the one who has the husband that died, right?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah, another one where it's like, oh no, let me hold you while you cry.
Yeah, exactly. Is that everybody? Did we get everybody?
I think that's everybody.
Yeah, because
there's also like there's like the what's her name is sort of like your glorified secretary and you could sleep with her, but it's not a romance.
I forget her name, but I know here.
You know what I'm talking about, but yeah, there's like a whole thing. It's really problematic now, especially in retrospect, where it's like. There's a cutscene, you go talk to her, and it's like, let's go up to my quarters real quick. And then you run into her later, and she's like, I'm still tired from yesterday. And then you could literally call her up to give you a lap dance. Just at random points in the game, you could just be like summon up Cadet whatever. I was gonna say Cadet Kelly, but that's a Disney.
Not Cadet Kelly. Not Lizzie McGuire. Lizzie McGuire, come up and give me a lap dance right now. Hate that so much.
It's really, yeah. Listen, this is the same game in which that every time you talk to Miranda, it would just do like a glorified shot of her ass at some point. Like, you know,
so right.
The game, I love Mass Effect, but some of the elements to it have not aged.
No, the male gaze is rampant.
Very, very present in that fucking game. In those games, yeah, for sure.
Yeah. Okay, so of those options, the one, I mean,
oh, I forgot about one. Trainer in 3 as well. The OCD yeoman that you have, who basically replaces the other character's name I forgot.
Right.
But she's only a romance option for FemShep.
Oh, well, there you go.
Yeah.
So of the options, the only one that I was like, yeah, never. In a weird way, is probably Tally.
Okay, interesting.
In a this is a little cerebral, but in like a logistics way, I'm like, you got to wear a suit all the time that keeps you from dying.
Yeah,
we cannot. No,
there's a very fun conversation you have with her when you start going on that path where she's just like, okay, I've worked out the logistics to where I won't get too sick.
Yeah, I don't want to put somebody in that position
for sure.
You know,
but there's a very sweet like dialogue option that happens like post like main story game where you could like, you know, like after the game you go and learn and talk to your crew about the mission against the collectors and whatnot. And you go talk to her and you're just like, so how are you doing? She's just like, I've got the worst fever I've ever had in my life. I've got a terrible fucking headache. My stomach feels like shit. But then she goes like, it was totally worth it. I'd do it again. And you're like, yeah.
Damn. Yeah. Okay. Same question for you. Is there anybody that you were like, nah, not going to happen ever?
Absolutely never at all. Trying to think here. Because I talk a lot of shit on Caden, but I probably would at some point just to say that like I've done the options to eventually be able to say I've done everything in Mass Effect.
So that you could say you fucked everybody. We get it.
I was going to say I fucked it. Oh, just because I know no matter what, it's sad because we forgot that he is a romanceable option as well. Thane.
Oh, he's a romanceable option?
You can romance Thane as well.
Man, I changed my answer. I would never romance Thane.
Yeah, I don't want to go through because like the romance doesn't guarantee he survives in 3.
Right.
Yeah. So I'm like, no.
Yeah.
Oh, and because I did it once and it did go badly, I don't think I'll ever romance Miranda again.
Oh, no.
Yeah.
How could you keep up? I mean,
there's that aspect to it.
She's a literal superhuman.
It's true. It's very, very true.
Yeah.
But that would probably be like those are probably the two for just sad, tragic reasons.
Yeah, fair enough. I think that's enough about Mass Effect.
Yeah.
What other games have you played with romanceable options?
Romanceable options. Another one again that is just like sort of one to like briefly talk about because it's like in the background, but in a very, very funny way to me is the Fable series. Because you can't do it with any of like the mainstay NPCs except for one in Fable 1. But even then it's like, it's purely a fucking joke. But I love the romance like stuff in the Fable games because you can literally do it with anybody. And like, meaning like NPCs, random fucking townspeople, like you could just like start talking to them, giving them gifts, and eventually you work it up to a place where it's like they just propose to you, and sometimes it is like a declaration of love. Sometimes it's just a guy going like, right, let's get married then.
Incredible.
And it does a cute little cutscene, and then just like and then you get a house and you move in with them. You can have kids.
Right. Going to work, love. Like,
it's literally like that. It's the cutest fucking
have
thing
a good
on
day.
the planet. You can have children.
Wow.
If you mess things up, if you mess things up, CPS takes your kids away.
No.
I'm not fucking kidding.
Fable CPS?
Fable CPS will just take your fucking kids away. You could get divorced.
Okay.
Yeah.
I mean, it's nice that Fable, the universe, has such protections for children.
100%.
Absolutely.
100%.
Skyrim, this is sort of reminding me of Skyrim.
It's a little bit like that.
A number of NPCs in Skyrim that you can romance, and you can like, buy a house, have them move in. You can adopt. I don't think you can have children in Skyrim.
Yeah.
Except through mods, probably. But
I mean, yeah.
Yeah, I mean, you can do anything in Skyrim with mods nowadays.
It's true.
But I think at the time when it was released, you could marry most NPCs.
Yes.
And then adopt the loose children that were running
Just
around.
the random kids.
Yeah.
There are just some loose children running
There's
around.
like loose orphans running around. You can adopt them. Yeah.
In my brain, it's just like you just walk out and just go scoop and bring them into your home.
I mean, essentially, you kind of just go up to them and be like, "Would you like to have a house and a dad?" Like,
to which what orphan child is going to be like, no?
Yeah, exactly.
It would be crazy if that was an option, though. And they just be like, I'm good.
Like, they.
You're there in like the full like dragon scale armor that looks horrifying. They're like, no, thank you, evil overlord.
Yeah.
Clearly, like,
no thanks, beefy McLarge. Huge.
Yeah,
thanks.
seriously. I do also like it though when there's games like that, like Skyrim and Fable, to where it's like background like flavor. You know what I mean? You don't have to engage with it, but it's there if you want.
A thing. Yeah.
Yeah. If you feel like this would build out your world a little bit more, you can absolutely go for it. But otherwise, it's not a necessary thing that you have to do.
Yeah, definitely.
Same argument for Mass Effect though. You can go through the whole Mass Effect games without romancing a single person.
I don't think that there. I mean, I don't think that there's many games where the romance is like a needed or even very beneficial part.
I would say that Mass Effect pushes it a little bit more than some, to where it's like because I do in my femship run, I did the run where I wanted to like try to get to 2 to romance Garrus. So I was avoiding romance in 1 as much as I could. And even still, I had to have the conversation where both Kaden and Liara came over and was like, so which one is it? And I was like, I've been gunning for neither of you. Where is this coming from?
You have to pick one.
Literally, like it was a moment like that was like, what the fuck is this?
That's so funny.
And I had to be like, sorry to say, nobody here.
Not really sure where you're getting any of the ideas that you have here.
Yeah. So I think it's like, it's a good thing to have it just like, no, fully in the background to where it's like, you don't have to engage with it at all.
Yeah. The only games that are coming to mind where the romance is like a big part of it is like dating Sims, where it's like the only part of it. It's
true.
I'm thinking of like Date Everything, which is a game that recently came out. Are you familiar?
Which is one I want to play. Date Everything.
I do.
I've heard delightful, wonderful.
It seems delightful, and there's like a billion voice actors in it.
Like everybody is in that fucking game.
Like everyone. Yeah.
And it's so funny to be like Matthew Mercer is Adore.
Yeah. I don't think he plays Adore, but I know.
But he plays an object though, like it's because it's Date Everything. It's still like he still plays something.
I think he's like Dungeons and Dragons themed. His character.
Oh, you're right. I think I think he's like a D20 or something. Like
I think
that.
So. Yeah.
You're right.
Date Everything fans, don't come for us. We haven't played it yet.
I want to play it.
I do too.
That should be. We need to do Date Everything.
We should. Yeah.
I'd be down to get into more like legit like dating sim games because some of them seem really delightful.
Absolutely. Yeah.
Like that one, I got interested in Dream Daddies,
Boyfriend Dungeon,
Dungeon
Boyfriend, or something like that.
Yeah.
Yeah, there's definitely a good number that we should probably engage with to speak of.
100%.
But we haven't played them yet, so
we haven't. And so, but we will. We'll get there. We've got more options now for both of us to be able to get like more games.
Yeah.
So.
Now that I have my PC.
Yeah.
Another notable game that has romance options that's not a huge part, but like can be, is Stardew Valley.
Yes.
Are you familiar at all?
Yeah. Well, we did an episode where we talked about it. Okay, I am familiar with Stardew Valley.
I meant more specifically like the romanceable characters and things.
I do know that it is the only contention that I have seen from the Stardew Valley community is the opinions on who was the best romance options in the games.
Yes, a highly debated topic.
Yes,
yeah.
But even then, it's the Stardew Valley community, so it's still just like, well, I vehemently disagree with you, and that's about as hot as it gets from what I've seen.
Very true. Yeah. no fists getting thrown around here.
I love it though.
Yeah. I don't know what the number is. It's a large number.
It's a lot.
It's like probably 10 or 12.
And there's no
characters.
And there's no, at least from what I know, there's no like gender specific. That is a complaint that I do have within Mass Effect. And like they're older, but still, like you talk about characters like Jack. It's like, how is Jack not an option for anyone? Excuse me.
Yeah,
that's that is
the most pansexual,
polyamorous like motherfucker on the planet.
Absolutely,
for fucking sure.
Yeah.
And like, if they made it now, they would be pan and have they them pronouns.
Jack is non-binary and pansexual.
1,000%. But from what I know from Stardew Valley, though, is that it's like it's pretty like doesn't matter for like gender assignment. You can kind of romance whoever like feels right to you.
Yeah, you can play as either gender, and you can romance anybody that's romanceable.
I love that.
Yeah,
I love that.
You can even romance the little shadow creature that lives in the sewers.
Okay.
His name is Krobus.
Krobus. Oh, you said the name, and now I'm like, oh, I'd
see it now. Yeah,
that's a weird little guy that I totally go for sure.
There's a lot of good options. There's like a sad, like kind of alternative emo boy. There's like the blonde skater guy.
Yeah.
But my favorite to romance is the town doctor. His name is Harvey. He wears glasses. He's got a stable job.
I'm sorry, I have to. He's a doctor.
He's a doctor. Yes, he's a doctor. And he's just so stable and so even keeled. And like, you know,
we truly have like revealed so much about ourselves with this, because I really like started off hard, was like, fucking Caden's so plain and boring and together, and you were like, yeah, that's what I'm looking for, man.
Yeah. I'm sorry. Do you not like stability?
It's dull. No, I'm fully fucking kidding. Like I don't in real life. I'm one of the most like grounded, stable fucking partners on the planet.
Yeah. So Harvey's my pick in Stardew Valley. Any other romanceable characters?
Just one I really want to bring up sort of at the end, because like because we talked about it. It's like hopefully one that's going to be coming out soon. I'm really hoping are going to be announced for like a date soon too. It's involved in the story. It's not really like a romance option, but it's the story for it. And we talked about it a little bit previously. Bigby and Snow White, man, and The Wolf Among Us. Like that's like, to use some nerdy terms here, that is my OTP fucking right there, dude. I love them. I think they like, especially like the background for both of them too.
Okay, explain OTP for the folks that weren't on Tumblr.
I was never actually on Tumblr. I just absorbed it. Like,
sure, okay.
I wasn't. Okay. I'm not even shaming Tumblr. I just like really was never on Tumblr. I think I made an account once for like to be able to like see some but I was never like intensely on there.
Right? Sure.
OTP is an old internet term for one true pairing. It's like the couple that like you ship hard. Like basically is pretty much what it is.
Yeah.
And just like, I don't know, I love the opposites attract energy for it, of just like basically what was a princess and is now like office job worker, clinical, trying to keep everything together, and then just like down, dirty, grungy detective. Just like it speaks to something in my soul.
Like even the rough around the edge folks, they can get the princess. They can back a princess too.
Yeah. Well, it's like why Shrek is the perfect fairy tale. You know what I mean?
You're so right.
Yeah.
You're so right.
What about you, to wrap it up here? You have like your
I don't know. I'm trying to think of if there's like some people people are kind of on the fence about like Zelda and Link, but like I kind of see it.
I totally see it.
I totally see it.
Yeah. Oh, and it's a story that spans. It is at the very least a relationship, platonic or otherwise.
Yeah.
That spans timelines, universes.
Yeah.
Like, I think it's like sort of like the original like fated destiny.
Absolutely.
Like,
you get me. Yes. It's like there's always a Zelda, there's always a Link.
Yes.
And they are always like destined for each other, whatever that might mean.
1,000%. Yeah.
So, all right. Well, that's our opinions and thoughts on romanceable characters in video games.
And you know what's always a good option for people? The 3VO podcast.
But wait, there's more.
Yeah. Well, now that we've finished talking about our favorite video game couples, it's time to get into it with your favorite podcast couple.
Ding.
We're going to be playing a version of the Newlywed Game.
Yeah.
If you're unfamiliar, basically, our wonderful producer, Caitlin's going to throw some questions at us related to either one of the hosts here. One of us is going to write them down on the board that the other one can't see. The other one will then answer out loud. And if it lines up correctly, we get points. So, Caitlin, whenever you're ready, take it away.
Great. Thank you, Jordan. So I have prepared this Newlywed Game for our February romance episode. We have done a similar one last year about specifically you guys and your video game taste. But this year, I'm going to test you on how well you know each other's marriages.
Oh my God.
How well do you know your best friend's marriage?
Okay.
Fuck.
Oh boy.
Okay, great. So, Jordan, you're going to be guessing for Brendan first.
Got it. Let's go.
It's okay. I've kept it simple.
Light.
Mhm.
Yeah. When is Brendan's wedding anniversary?
Oh, just fucking, I don't know mine. It was, hold on. Hold on. Because the photo memories have been popping up again on my phone. I would assume somewhat recently. I'm really trying to think here when the fuck you got married. I was there for the whole thing. It was
The
a
whole
whole
time.
deal. So
You were there the whole
I was literally there the whole time. Like, I was literally there the whole
Throw out a
fucking
guess.
time.
Throw out a guess.
Throw out a guess. Fucking. What month are we in now? January?
Our anniversary is actually like very easy to remember.
You know what? Okay. I don't remember birthdays, all right? I don't remember your fucking anniversary for shits. Okay, January 8th. Fuck it. There's my guess.
You're unfortunately very wrong.
Okay.
It's 2/2/22. I'm online. It's very easy to remember.
Yeah, that is really, really easy to remember. Shit.
And now you will never forget.
Yeah, no, now you'll always remember.
You both say that.
All right.
I know me. Whatever the opposite of a steel trap is.
So this one I think you'll get. How did Brendan and his husband meet?
Oh, I mean, yeah, that feels easy. Like you guys, you guys met through the Cal State like theater program, right?
Dang.
Yeah,
College,
there we
which
go.
was at Cal State. Yeah.
Yeah.
Absolutely. Yep.
And it wasn't the theater, right? Like I'm not crazy on that.
Yeah.
Okay, cool.
Day 1, acting 3.
Yeah, that's right. Yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
There we go.
There you go. Got one.
Yeah, I got one.
Yay, Jordan.
All right, here's the next one. What is one thing that Brendan's husband lovingly puts up with?
I don't even know what I would put. What?
Oh, man. What would that? Oh, I would.
Oh, wait.
Listen, just to put this out here to give Brendan some grace. We all have habits, good, bad, or otherwise.
Careful.
That are
Careful.
my assumption would. Well,
Wait, don't answer. I haven't even answered yet.
Okay.
I don't even know what to answer.
Okay.
Oh no.
We all have things, good, bad, otherwise, that are like blind spots for everybody. I'm sure my wife would have a list if you asked her this question, just to put that statement out there. Truly just vamping so Brendan can write something down.
Okay, I'm good. It does not paint me in a good light, but
my guess would be, and to be fair, I feel like this is one that honestly would work for that, just particularly for your relationship, because you both have this of just like how particular you like things to be would be my guess.
Yeah. Honestly, I should let you have that point. And I think I will. It's not what I put down, but you're very correct.
Oh, okay. What'd you put down though?
I'd be farting it up.
You have been like burping a hell of a lot during this, so I probably should have guessed. Should have gone for gas.
I was just letting it rip, and he puts up with it. But you're right. I think
That's
Jordan
an
should,
amazing answer,
should
though.
have that point. Actually, Garrett, the editor, can decide
if I get this point or
get
not.
this point.
I was gonna see a big graphic just says yes.
Yeah.
Oh, amazing.
Okay, next question.
So last one, I
great.
believe, right?
Last question. What does Brendan and his husband's favorite thing to do together?
Ooh. I know there's a couple hobbies you guys share. I'm gonna wait for you to actually write something down though before I answer.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, you guys actually do a lot together as a couple. I know that. That I know. So My guess would probably be, because I know you guys, like, one of the things you guys do definitely do a lot of and is a shared passion that is a part of the show. I'd say play video games together.
Yeah, we spend quality time.
Yeah,
in
video games. Yeah,
absolutely.
Yeah.
Absolutely. You got like 3.
I did good.
Was that the last question?
Yeah, that was 4, right? Yeah.
Okay, yeah. Yeah, you got 3 out of like 4, right?
Okay.
Yeah, so you only missed the anniversary.
Yeah.
Which I will also do.
Okay, Brendan, when is Jordan's wedding anniversary?
So I will not know the answer to this. I can't even fathom a guess because y'all got married like secretly without anybody. And
that's not true at all. You guys definitely knew about it because we were supposed to have a rehearsal and I had to be like, can't go to it. I got to get married.
Oh, is that what happened?
It was when we were working on the second time I directed How the World Begins, when you were in it.
Oh shit!
It was during that. It was during the On the Rocks era of things.
Okay.
Don't use the microphone. That won't help you. Brendan, no.
I'm just November 18th.
So here's the thing. He might be right. I don't remember. I put December-ish, because I genuinely. So this is a straight up inside joke. So the only 2 people that were at my wedding the only people that were at my wedding, because we did the courthouse thing. It wasn't like I was trying to not let people get the marriage.
Elope, but we
didn't do a big thing about it. The only people that there were my dad, his wife, and my best friend since high school, and his wife.
Mm-hmm.
And the joke is that literally every year, my best friend's wife texts both of us on the day we got married and says, "Hey, happy wedding anniversary." And we both go, "Oh shit, that's today."
At least it's both
of us.
Okay, that's fine then.
It's both of us. Yeah, it's both of us. It's not just me that keeps fucking
funny.
It up. We do that. It's literally every year for that and like the actual anniversary. I know the anniversary when we met, but we also every year go, "Oh shit, that passed."
That is so funny.
But
it's definitely in December.
Yeah, it could be November. I have no idea. You said November, and I was like, that also sounds right.
I want to know after recording. I want to know.
I'll look it up and get you like an exact date. Yeah, I'll go to the text.
That's so funny.
Just have to look for the last one where she sent me a message. Where she finished it off by saying, "You guys suck at marriage."
Oh my gosh.
As a joke, obviously. But yeah.
All right, next question.
Yeah.
Okay. How did Jordan and his wife meet?
Oh, I know this one. I know this one. You write it down, but I know this one.
I know.
Yeah. Just as soon as you're ready.
Yeah, I'm good.
Picture it. Crafton Hills College. The theater department. Jordan is starring in a show called Some Girls. Melly comes and sees the show and says, "That one."
Accurate as hell. I said out of play. Some girls.
Boom.
That is completely fucking true. Watched me play the biggest douchebag on the planet and was like, "Gotta have me some of that white boy."
And we're so glad she did.
Oh yeah, listen, I'm thankful that she made that mistake. One of the best days of my life, truly.
Yay.
Aw.
All right.
Okay. What is one thing that Jordan's wife lovingly puts up with?
Okay. Okay. I'm gonna let you think about this too, because it's kind of hard to think of. I think I know what I'm gonna say. Because I can just like see her rolling her eyes about this.
Okay.
But like affectionately, in her way. So I'm gonna say she lovingly puts up with your like filming of social media, like TikToks and things, and like your outside projects.
That is fair, but that's not what I put. I put down that I am very disorganized as a person.
That's fair.
And she is a very organized, scheduled, like everything's put together.
I think we kind of evenly answered on this question for both of us.
I think so. Yeah. She actually, I understand why you say that. She is actually very supportive of all that. Like my hobbies, D&D stuff, like my TikTok things. Good. She'll just be like, "Oh, you need some time alone to go film your little TikToks." And I'm just like, "Yeah." She's like, "Okay." Well, because she also just needs to go, because she runs her own book vlog and stuff like that. So she also needs time to be like, hey, I'm gonna go film, and I'm like, got you. So
cool.
It's a mutual respect thing of
Okay.
Love that. All right. So then our last one. What is Jordan and his wife's favorite thing to do together?
I got this one.
The thing is, you're both very independent, and your interests are pretty polar for most things. Like
for the most part, yeah.
For the most part. So I am kind of struggling to come up with an answer that's not also like video games, because I do know that you both like particular video games.
We do.
Your favorite thing to do together? I don't know. This sounds like a little cheesy, but probably like just date night. Just like going out, catching a movie, getting dinner, spending time together. I don't know. That's what I'm going to go with.
The only reason I'm not going to give this to you is because it is a little bit more specific than just the general date night thing. We have a passion for escape rooms.
Oh,
we fucking love escape rooms.
Okay.
I could see why you wouldn't count that as like a couple thing, because that's we often do it like with friends or with like people and whatnot. So I could see why you wouldn't think of that.
No, I totally get it. Totally fair.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. Oh, well, good job. I think you won this.
Yeah. I think
good job.
I don't know how many of these I've actually gotten. This might be my first one that I've gotten.
I don't know that that's true.
Maybe no.
Oh, come on.
I often go into these and get like halfway through and go like, I'm failing at this. So it's very well.
The editor will know.
But it's true. Yeah, Garrett, please put up our overall scores on the screen if you
super
can.
cut of all of the time.
Of all the times that you've just dominated the quiz or whatever.
Oh, man, that's funny. Well, this was a great time. Thank you so much for teeing us up for the Newlywed Game. Yeah. Caitlin, this has been the Thuvio Podcast. Jordan, where can everybody find us?
You can find us pretty much everywhere except now for the shitty places, because we don't go there anymore. But we are on Instagram. We're on the TikToks. Obviously, you can find our show on YouTube. Yep. Just please like, comment, subscribe. It really makes a difference for us.
Absolutely. Let us know about what romance options that you like in video games, or if there's any romance type games that we should play. What dating sims should we play?
Yes.
Let us know, and we'll catch you all in the next one. Bye-bye.